because you're the best, bro.
Oh, bro, no. This is a 70 overall.
The cross not quite imaginative enough.
Bro, ain't no way I'm about to lose to a 70 overall, bro.
Short corner routine. Georgi Chakvedanze.
Hey.
And now they have the ball back.
Oh, I sold, bro. No way, bro.
Is it going to be? Well, you might say he was unlucky.
Bro, this goalkeeper is trash.
Goal kick.
Yeah, bro, Alisson is bad. Georgi Mamardashvili is the best, bro.
Joao Cancelo. Son. On the ball, Ruben Dias.
Guys, stop spamming, bro. I have so many notifications.
Good pressure high up the pitch. Pressing high to win the ball. Ronaldo. And Ronaldo takes on the shot.
Fake ball, bro. I literally cut up my hair and people talking about fake ball, bro. Like, shut up, bro. It's pretty obvious not my hair is still, bro. Shut up, bro. Please.
Vini Daya.
My controller feels so weird. I cannot, like, really, like, the stick movement is
Well, visionary.
Paco Kazashvili. Paco!
bro. Why, my...
Your bathroom needs Febreze small spaces. The always-on odor-fighting air freshener you set and forget. No outlets used, no batteries needed, no effort required. So your bathroom stays continuously fresh for 45 days. That's the power of Febreze small spaces.
This is my country anthem.
What the fuck is you, bro? What? I'm about to beat your ass. What did you just play in my ear, bro?
No, what's up?
You just played the national anthem in my goddamn ear, bro. What's wrong with this dude, bro?
Kazashvili.
Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude, bro?
They couldn't
How I gotta win this, bro? Come on, Ronaldo, please.
They could really get at the opposition.
Come on,
Controllava.
bro.
Sticking to their task defensively.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
t'es dans mon train. Oh, what the fuck? This pass, dude? Oh my god, man.
This game is ass, bro. I'm sick of this shit, bro. I'm about to get off this, bro. Bro, it's staying deep, bro.
Ronaldo.
Fucking ball. Shit is pissing me off.
Back.
Yo, bro!
Looking at
Krashili, Yogi. Virgil on big dick, bro. It's the best.
Bro, what kind of passes, bro? Like, seriously, bro?
Saba. Oh,
The inside track is open, and the excitement is addictive. Pick your horse and cheer them on to victory.
And no way through.
Bro, this guy right here, bro.
Oh, good looking run. Did his job to begin.
Kakabadze.
The keeper takes command. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. That's out of the woods.
Shit.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. I can't believe he's picked that one out.
And given away.
Oh, move, bro! Bro, move! Let me score! Move out the way! What the fuck is this?
Can he finish?
Oh. Nice.
Damn, bro.
He's not celebrating.
Hey, they got you. Fuck.
Gotta lock in, bro. Have to lock in, bro.
The current scoreline 4-2. Good movement. And they took care of the situation defensively. Bruno Fernandes.
Why did you keep running, bro? Like, be stuff like that. Like, why did he keep running?
Why sign those players like Pele and Pepe?
Astute piece of defending.
Or buy Ronaldo's father, bro. I have Ronaldo's father and he's so good.
Enjoyed most of the possession, but
The
without
big Ronaldo.
created enough chances.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
Their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Hit the ball.
Otam Kakabadze.
Let's go, Kakabadze. I saw you, bro.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
Bro, why does he just, bro? Like, these people cannot dribble the ball or something?
And they create something from here.
Guys, spam Georgia in chat, bro. I need. Because maybe we lose.
It should be.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get up.
Ordinary dish soaps can leave invisible grease behind. Only Dawn Platinum removes 99% of grease.
Score.
Silva.
Bro, how does, bro, that shit is like, that shit gotta be different, bro. Fuck, bro.
It's your chance, dude.
Are you so, no way, bro.
This is Georgi Mamardashvili, bro. He played one last year.
We're inside the final quarter. It's deep passing, confidence on the ball. Just didn't play that decisive ball. Now can they counter clinically? Oh, the perfect ball now. How about this? They get the ball.
I'm done.
Let's go. Wako Khadaishvili.
This attack looks highly promising. And it
Oh.
Oh my God, bro, I hate this game, bro. be so damn funny, bro. Damn, bro, this game so shit. Oh
Thanks,
my
guys.
goodness, dog.
It's a new Mr. Nightmare video. 3 disturbing true fake cop horror stories. This was requested by Ray Burr. Again, it's a new, brand new Mr. Nightmare video. 3 disturbing true fake cop horror stories. Here we go, guys.
This video is sponsored by Scentbird, your lifestyle aligning schedule.
Story 1.
My parents own a vacation home in Quincy, California. It's a 2-acre property surrounded by woods. We would go there as a family all the time when my siblings and I were kids. Now that we're all adults, we don't really have aligning schedules to go together as a family anymore. When I was in the early stages of talking to my girlfriend Rose, I told her about our vacation home on like our 5th date. In October, the leaves begin transforming to create stunning
I wish I had a vacation home.
natural beauty in Quincy. I teased the idea of us together.
That is
She
beautiful.
right away said, let's do it. 2 days later, we were packing our things, getting ready for the road trip to Quincy.
I like fried
Picked her up
fish.
from her house, and off we went. The drive there was about 5 hours. We passed the time talking about everything in life, from TV shows to family to childhood memories.
Do any of you guys have a vacation house? Do any of your parents own a vacation house? My parents are not that wealthy. I definitely didn't grow up with my parents having some fancy cabin in the woods, some $1 million vacation home. I didn't grow up like that.
And we listened to comedians and podcasts to pass some more time. We finally made it to Quincy. We drove through the cute little village towards her because I wanted to show her how nice it was there. 10 minutes later, we were at the house. We have a little wooden fence at the driveway that we leave closed whenever the place would be vacant.
Oh, nice, Sam.
It doesn't have a lock or anything. It's just a little deterrent for people to not enter the property while we're there. We got out of the car to open it, and then we drove past it onto the property. My dad has landscapers come every couple of weeks in the summertime and into the fall, so the property was very well kept when we were there. Rose was impressed. We were there just in time for lunch, so we unpacked, I gave her a tour, and I turned the hot tub on so that the water would be hot enough for later. Then
The hot tub. Ooh.
we went into town to one of our favorite spots to eat. We finished up, we did a little sightseeing and went to the Plumas County Museum. After that, it was starting to get dark out, so we headed back to the house. We relaxed in the hot tub for a while. The hot tub was on the back deck under the awning. It was really cold out, but it felt nice in the hot tub, until we both could hear the crushing of leaves nearby.
What the hell?
We thought it was a bear, so we both jumped out of the hot tub and ran into the house. Turned off all the lights inside and outside, thinking the lights
Oh gosh, this is fake cop horror stories. Don't tell me some dude dressed up in a cop uniform shows up here and he's like, what are you all doing here? It's gotta be some weird guy trying to pretend he's a freaking cop or something.
Rocky was there, some wild animal. He peeked out one of the windows. I was expecting to see a bear. Instead, saw the silhouette of a human walking along the side of the house. I went to the back door to get in and shut the blind on the back door window. Told Rose to be quiet. I instantly circled the house. We got to the front door and stopped.
Oh guys, I have a horror story that happened to me today. I just remembered, guys. I was just sitting in my front room on the couch earlier today, guys, with my daughter Ella. She's almost 2, so she's still little. All of a sudden, I hear 3 knocks on my front door, and then my freaking doorbell rang. I'm like, what the heck? It kind of scared me a little bit. I slowly got up and looked through the blind. There was 2 guys standing there. I'm like, I don't know these people. I'm not gonna freaking open my front door. So I took Ella and I went in the other room and I'm like, if we're quiet, maybe they'll just go away. So about 5 minutes later, I go back into my front room and I slowly open was like a piece of paper stuck in my freaking door. Freaking Jehovah Witness. That was a freaking horror story. If I would have opened the door, these Jehovah Witness guys would have tried to talk to me about God for 3 hours. I dodged a bullet on that one, guys. It was freaking Jehovah Witness. They've never came to my house before. I'm glad I didn't freaking open the door.
There was a knock at the door.
I was
and someone yelled, "It's the police." We were confused.
I'm not lying though, guys. There wasn't like a brochure or paper in my door. It's like, do you want to learn more about God? And I'm like, oh gosh. You know, Jehovah Witness, you open the door to them, they'll talk to you for like 3 hours about God and heaven. And I was like, oh gosh.
Went to the front and said through the closed door, "Is there a problem?" The person on the other side said, "We got a breaking and entering."
No, I don't have anything against God. I grew up going to church, but I don't want to talk to Jehovah Witness for 3 hours. No freaking thank you.
I asked, "How's that possible? The nearest neighbor isn't for a quarter mile." There was a noticeable gap in his response. He said, "I just need you to open the door, sir." I responded, "Sorry, I don't feel comfortable doing that." I then thought to peep out the window and see if there's actually a cop car parked out front. I kicked the blind to the front just enough to see outside. It was twilight outside, dark but with enough brightness still to make out the property. I see no police cars out there. I said to Rose, "I don't think that's a real cop." The man outside knocked on the
really,
door
Ryan?
again.
Damn.
I said through the door, "I don't see a cop car out there, so I don't feel safe answering the door." The man didn't respond to anything to this. There was another moment of...
Yeah, that's a red flag. There's no cop car out there, and if he was a legit police officer, there would be a police vehicle. And then this guy just said, "I don't see a cop car. I don't feel comfortable opening up the door." And this guy dressed up in a freaking police uniform said nothing. He said nothing. That's a red flag.
of silence. We thought he already walked away. A couple minutes passed, and we were still in the living room talking to each other. Then heavy footsteps clomped away from the door.
Guys, isn't this a serious crime? Like, all jokes aside, if you found, like, or purchased a legit looking police uniform, you put on, like, a bulletproof vest, you know, you look like a legit police officer and you're not a police officer, I think it's, like, a legit crime. Impersonating a cop, I think you can go to jail for quite a long time.
He'd been standing there still the whole time against our knowledge. I went over to peek out the window again, but I didn't see anyone. He must have walked off a different direction from the house.
He's just trick-or-treating.
The house is surrounded by woods.
Isn't it also illegal to impersonate, like, someone in the military? Guys, I've seen those videos of people dressed up in, like, army uniforms, Marines, military attire, and then actual veterans who've served in the military will go up to him and be like, "What rank were you in?" or asking all these questions about the military. I don't know all the correct terms, guys. I've never been in the military, but you guys know what I mean. People wearing, like, military uniforms, stolen valor, that's what it's called. Is that illegal, or is that just a really dick move? See, I don't know if it's illegal. Is stolen valor illegal, or is it just a really shitty thing to do? I don't know, to be honest.
You could come from literally any direction. We're definitely not going back outside again that night. Besides me going outside real quick to turn off the bubbles in the hot tub. And for there, we stayed in the bedroom.
Oh, it is illegal? You can go to prison, it's a federal offense to, like, stolen valor. Like, if you, to wear a military uniform and you never served. I didn't know it was, like, actually a crime. Oh, damn.
Watching movies and eventually went to sleep.
But honestly, I don't even care if it's a crime. It's just highly disrespectful, you know?
I kept my dad's shotgun from the closet under the bed. The next day we went hiking in Plumas National Forest. Then we went out to eat. Then we went to see a movie at the nearby theater. When we got back to the house, it was getting dark out. We pulled onto the property, and Rose screamed, "Oh my God." and I damn near swerved the car thinking I was about to hit something.
Is it that same guy?
Slammed on the brakes and said, "What?" She pointed at someone, quickly walking away from the house towards the woods until they disappeared into the darkness.
Oh no!
I tried to keep Rose calm when she started freaking out that someone's stalking us. I told her it's fine, we have a gun, we're leaving tomorrow morning anyway. I was kind of scared too, though. I pulled the car as close as possible to the house, and we quickly went inside. I did a quick run around of the house, making sure every door and window was locked. We didn't go outside again that night. We packed our things to be ready in the morning, and then went to the bedroom for the rest of the night. After watching a movie, we went to sleep.
Guys, I don't know if I could sleep in this vacation house if I knew there literally saw some guy coming away from the house and like disappearing into the freaking woods. I don't think I'd be able to sleep. Yeah, he says he has a gun, but like, I think I'd be too paranoid to sleep.
Around that time, I started hearing this weird scraping sound coming from outside. It happened every few seconds, and it would stop for a few seconds. I couldn't make out what it was, but something was going on out there.
Oh, okay,
I feared that a person may have came back. I waited until the noises stopped completely, before quietly getting out of bed to not wake up Rose. I walked to the window, kinked the blinds just a bit, and found myself face to face with a man on the other side of the window trying to look in. He definitely saw me. I fell backwards and screamed, "Jesus Christ." Rose woke up. I didn't say anything though. I grabbed the shotgun from under the bed, made sure it was loaded before running out the back door and shooting it into the air while screaming like a madman, trying to scare off that man and whoever else. I think I fired 3 shells into the air before going back inside. Then I explained to Rose what happened. In a strange way, I felt a nice adrenaline rush after going outside and doing that. Maybe that was partly why I felt so confident that whoever was outside wasn't coming back. The adrenaline eventually...
And here's a perfect example, guys, of why having a gun to defend yourself is... Just gonna say, it's a lot better to have one than to not in situations like this, because you're probably gonna scare the person off.
Wore off. When we were back in bed, I was scared once again of hearing any kinds of sounds from outside. We made it through the night. The next morning, I did call the police just to file a report on the whole thing. My family and I have been back there a few times since this story, and thankfully that guy never came back, at least while we were there.
I went on vacation one time with my family as a kid, and one of the workers broke into our hotel while we were sleeping and stole our stuff. Better explaining. Wow. That's scary. Yeah, I always thought about that. If you had like a crooked hotel employee, they're gonna have like key cards to all the rooms. I know that's happened. Probably more than once. Someone who works at a hotel. Probably happened more back in the day when there wasn't as many like security cameras and shit, you know. Someone who works at a hotel, they have a key to every room. They know a family. Let's say the family's at Disneyland. They have a hotel room. The family leaves the hotel room for the day to go do whatever, have fun on vacation. Hotel worker goes in the room, takes money, whatever. I'm sure that's happened more than once.
There weren't any cars on the road at this hour. I didn't know where a cop could be hiding. I was going around 55 on this winding road. Mirror and saw the car behind me with the flashing white and red lights. So I pulled over, but that I was only going maybe 2 miles per hour over the speed limit. Pulled onto the side of the road, and so did
Yeah, that's a red flag there. If a police officer pulls you over for going 2 over the speed limit, people where I live comfortably go... Some people go like freaking 15 miles over the speed limit, I swear. Over the speed limit. If I'm on an interstate speed limit, but if you're going 2 over, no cop's gonna pull you over for going 32 and a 30. You know, that's ridiculous.
The vehicle behind me. I was beyond annoyed. I'd never been pulled over before at the time. I'm always a cautious and careful driver. I immediately felt like I was being pulled over unlawfully. As the officer stepped up to my car, I lowered the window, and he greeted me, asking for my license and registration. I tried to act like I know my rights and would not just bend over backwards for him. So I asked his...
People drive like morons nowadays. That's why I don't drive. Matthew, I don't blame you.
Is there a reason you pulled me over? He said he'll
Carlitos,
get
what's
to that
up?
in a minute. I told him I know I wasn't speeding or swerving and none of my taillights are out, so I don't want to hand you my license if this is an unlawful stop. Then I took a look at his uniform. It looked off. He was in all black with a black vest on that resembled a police vest, but his vest didn't say police anywhere on it. His badge didn't say police either. It said Criminal Task Force.
What?
He kept insisting for my license and registration. I actually...
Sounds like a freaking mall cop. Guys, oh my gosh. You guys know I used to work as a security guard back in, 2016 to like 2020. When I was getting my YouTube started, and I worked with a guy who he was a security guard. He was technically my boss, but he was making like the same amount of money as me, but he thought he was like a police officer. Do you guys get the vibe? Paul Blart Mall Cop. There's always that one person in your life who they're like a security guard, or they have a job that's not too, they take their job way too seriously. Yeah, this guy, I'm not going to say his name. He worked with me as a security guard, and he thought he was like a police officer. It's ridiculous. Hey, Matthew, thank you for the $1 super chat, man.
I just flat out asked him, "Are you an actual cop?" He replied, "I'm part of the undercover unit." Then he asked for my license again. I asked him for his badge number. He said he didn't have to give that to me. I knew enough about traffic stops to know that was a lie. I also took note that his lights were only red and white, lacking blue. I wasn't 100% sure if this could be an indicator of a fake police officer.
Yeah, I was working as a security guard during the tornado prank and my wife deleting my YouTube channel prank. That was all around that time, yeah.
But along with everything else, it only made it more suspicious. The man started at
Yeah. Red flag, alert, fake cop.
telling me to get out of the car.
No.
He said, "Respectfully, I'm not comfortable talking to you until you can get a supervisor here." He raised the volume of his voice, and his tone got more assertive, as he repeated for me to get out of the car. He replied, "I don't think you're a real cop. If you are, you wouldn't have a problem getting your supervisor here." I rolled up the window a bit. He didn't like this.
Oh,
He yelled
crap.
at me to open the door as he put his hands on my window and tried unlocking the door. He
Bro!
pushed his hands off as I started the car and put it in drive. I heard him shout stop as I started flooring it away from him. My heart was racing. By God, I was hoping I was right or I was going to jail. But at the same time, hoping I was right that this man was impersonating a cop showed just how terrifying of a situation I was in. As I was driving away, going the speed limit, I saw the car behind me with the lights on fast approaching.
Oh,
The
no!
only thing I could think to do, that was to call 911. I told her on the phone
This
that
freaking fake cop, he's following him now? Give it up, bro. He knows you're a freaking fake-ass cop. Give it up. He's freaking following him now.
I was being chased by someone who I believed to be a fake cop. He said he refused to give his badge number. His car was unmarked and didn't have blue lights, and his uniform didn't say police. After asking my location and more details on the situation, I told her that I was being chased by this person. The woman told me the nearest police station for my location, which was the Fraser Winter Park Police Department. She requested I go there. She would be dispatching an officer to meet me there. The guy in his car was following me halfway to the destination with his lights still on. Suddenly, when we got to an intersection, he turned his lights off and turned right, driving off out of view. He was gone. With that, I realized that my suspicion was true the whole time. I was pulled over by a guy pretending to be a cop. I still drove to the police station, where there was a cop sitting in his car in the parking lot. I pulled in and got out, seemingly knowing it was me that he was meeting right away. From there, I told him every detail of the encounter. The guy's face, his car, what intersection he turned right at. He took down my contact information, I'm guessing in case I'd need to be called in to identify the guy. After a few minutes, I was on my way. I'm glad I trusted my intuition and didn't get out of the car. I could only imagine where things would have went from there.
Like he said, he is lucky though that that wasn't a real cop, because that would have been considered a runaway, right? Like if you were running away from an actual police officer, but a real cop I think would give you their badge number. Well, I guess depending on what type of cop they were, but yeah, things were adding up there, and he definitely made the right decision by getting the hell out of there and calling 911.
29 years old. I live alone in my house in a small town in Michigan on the weekends.
Okay, Michigan.
I'm here to escape from the city lifestyle that I spent most of my life growing up in and I'm sick of. I like being in a quiet, rural area. But my house and property is the kind of place horror movies are usually set.
Oh,
a house with a big property and the neighbors not right on top of you. You don't hear of too much crime usually in my town, but that's because the population is relatively low. I don't have a lot of friends in the area, but that's not why I come here anyway. I come to be alone and escape my stresses from work and people in general during the week. One Friday, shortly after arriving at the house after my drive, I got a knock at the door. I opened it to a guy with a clipboard. Immediately, I knew he was selling something. He asked me if I was content with my security system. I said I don't have one, but I'm not really interested. And I made a joke that no one's breaking into this ugly house. He then went on his pitch, telling of all the recent break-ins in the area. Quite honestly, I had not heard about it. He then asked who I live with. I said I live alone, so I don't really need it.
Oh, resisting arrest,
He's persistent, though. He asked me to at least give him my phone number. He'd circle back in a couple of weeks to see how I'm feeling. He offered
Oh my gosh, guys, I never thought about that. That is the perfect setup for a freaking criminal. Go to houses and be like, how's your security system? Act like you're selling security systems. And then when the person says, oh, I don't have a security system, I'm not interested. But it's actually a freaking criminal. They come back a couple about that. That's actually genius if you're a freaking criminal. Oh, how's your security system? I don't have one. Oh, good to know. Have a nice day. When it's actually a freaking criminal, I never even thought about that. Yeah, like Home Alone.
Waive the installation fee. For the spot, I figured why not? That actually sounded pretty good. So I gave him my number. He thanked me and left. After that, I went to the kitchen to start making dinner. Then I resumed watching Yellowstone in the living room. I was on a binge, so I was watching episode after episode for hours on the couch. It was at about 11 o'clock at night that there was a knock at the door. 11 o'clock at night is beyond the appropriate hour to knock on anyone's door.
That's very late.
Here.
That's late.
Not super close with the neighbors, so I wouldn't assume it to be one of them. When there was a third set of knocks at the door, I grew concerned. They weren't leaving. I went to the door to ask who's there. There wasn't a reply from the other side.
Uh-oh.
This is exactly how a horror movie would start out.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to open the door to find out who was on the other side. I said through the door,
oh yeah, DJ, that's messed up.
I have a gun that I'm not afraid to use. I have a gun, but it's enough threat to get someone to go away. I thought that did the trick because the knock stopped. I went back to the couch. Then someone started calling my cell phone.
Where's Kevin when you need him from Home Alone?
Emergency services. I'd never received a call from 911 in my life. I didn't even think that was a thing. I always thought that if the police called you, it would say no caller ID or something. picked up the phone, and a man on the other line asked, "Is this George?" To which I said yes. He said, "This is the police department. We have officers outside your house right now. There's been a report of a crime on your block, and we have some questions to ask you."
This
Didn't
is
feel right at all.
this is sketchy as
The
hell.
alleged 911 operator to ask the police to go to the window so I could
up,
identify
Jonathan?
them before opening the door.
What's up, Skyler?
He said he can't do that. They're already outside my house.
That's
It made
sketchy.
no sense. I said, "I don't answer questions, sorry," and hung up the phone. Even if it were the real police, I had no legal obligation to answer the door anyway.
That is
It's a
sketchy as
discreet
hell.
trap in every sense of the word. They tried calling me again with the same number. I denied it and put my phone on Do Not
Very good.
Disturb.
Even though we sell,
She decided to call
Mr. Chang will be
911.
very happy when Duggan's dead.
Right away, the
Go to the
911
ranch,
operator said it's
take him out
absolutely
however you
not
can. There'll be lots of guards, so
Exactly
get
what I
past
was
them
gonna say
first.
he should do.
The
Call
money is ready to transfer
911.
as soon as it's
The
done.
legit
And tell him it's for me!
and ask, is this legit? And they said, absolutely not. It's a freaking scam. It's a setup. He did exactly what I would have done in this situation.
Coupled with the fact that someone was at my door, they advised I lock all the doors, grab something I could use as a weapon, wait inside until a police officer arrives at my house.
Damn.
While I was on the phone with her, I heard the back doorknob being shimmied with, and someone tried to push the door open. And then apparently tried ramming or kicking the door down because there were these super loud bangs on the back door.
Yo.
I told the operator this, and she said the police will be here in less than 10 minutes. I needed them now, though.
10 minutes would feel like a lifetime.
There was a yell on the other side saying it's the police, open up, followed by another ram or kick into the door. The back door is next to a window, unlike the front door. So I looked out the window. I saw two masked men attempting to kick down my door.
There was two
Say masked,
guys.
I mean, they had these disturbing looking sacks on their heads. It looked like they had eye and mouth holes cut out. They saw me
Ugh.
looking through the window. I guess they saw me on the phone. They must have realized I was on the phone with the actual police. They took off into the darkness.
You better
5
take
minutes
off.
later, there
You
was a
better
knock
get
on
the
door
hell
from
out
the
of there.
actual police. I let them in. One of the cops was very helpful, and he went as far as to search my entire property. The two cop cars out front with their lights on for half an hour was surely a deterrent for anyone to come back to the house. After the cops left, I noticed one of the
Damn.
cop cars stayed in front of my house for hours. I'm sure they left at some point in the night. I'm done opening the door to anyone unannounced, though, because I'm 99% sure that guy who was claiming to sell security systems was just scoping out the best house to target. Him and his squad were spoofing 911 calls to get people to open the door. They said no. For some reason, I seemed like an easy target.
Guys, that's a freaking crazy. That is a crazy scam setup. First they come to your house talking about security systems, they get your phone number. Then later that night, now that they have your phone number, they somehow call you acting like, oh, it's the police. Open up your door. And it's freaking two masked men outside waiting for you to freaking rob your house. I've never heard of a freaking setup like that. That's a freaking crazy setup, guys. What the heck?
Teenager experiments with witchcraft.
What are you afraid of?
And attracts danger into her home.
It's here. It did not look human.
The evil is coming.
Guess they picked my mom up and slammed her up and down on those stairs.
Can they stop it before it's too late?
It was terrifying.
In America, there is real evil. It lurks in the darkest shadows and in our most ordinary temples. Between the when they are opened, nightmares become reality.
be up here. It was everything that we were looking for. It wasn't as big, it wasn't as populated. Everybody seemed so friendly.
We looked all around Anchorage and like, no, Anchorage is just another city. I don't want city life. I want to get out, get a little rural environment.
Oh, it was great. I'm a currently stay-at-home mom and caregiver, taking care of my teenage daughter and my mom.
We took Mom to the doctor. She got a new prescription, and it was good. How was your day at work? Did you get the restaurant all set up?
Almost. We should finish up tomorrow.
Harold had his own business. He was a commercial cooking equipment technician.
When I first moved up here, I mean, I would put in probably 80 hours a week, but with my cell phone, I was on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Harold, Cindy, and Annie live in the main house, while Judy lives next door.
This is ideal because she could have her home, I could have mine, we're still close enough. My mom really does love her independence.
Judy fell in love with it because there was 2 separate living quarters on it. I wish she could be with us, but have her own privacy.
We all stayed together. That was the one thing that my husband insisted on. He did not want to come between what my mom and I have had. We're very, very close.
But for Cindy's teenage daughter, Annie, Alaska brings not only new surroundings, but also a new interest.
Orange juice for you. Did one of you guys come into my room last night? No, Just sworn I heard something.
She would hear things, and she would just feel overall uncomfortable.
Did you have a big day at school today? Yeah, the test, actually. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the food over to Grandma's. You better get going if you're gonna make the bus, okay? I'll pick you up around 4. Bye.
One night, as her grandmother sleeps nearby, Annie and her new friend stay up late.
My daughter is a night owl. She doesn't sleep at night. Neither do her friends. So they were out in the yard, watching the stars and talking, and, you know, teenage girls are.
Did I tell you that my family is going to California for Christmas? No way. Yes. Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Cindy starts to feel uneasy in her new home. Annie decides to keep the eerie experiences to herself.
I was concerned about my daughter. When I asked her what was going on, almost immediately she would clam up about it. She didn't want to talk about it.
Late one night, while her friend recites a new spell,
Echo, Echo, Azarac. Echo, Echo, Zomalak. Echo, Echo, Azarac. Echo, Echo.
Hey, girls. What's going on? We saw this face in the window.
They said they saw a face looking out the window of my mom's home.
Well, it was Grandma. You probably woke her up. No, Mom. I know it wasn't Grandma.
They were very uncomfortable. Her friend loved coming over and spending the night with Annie and stuff, but they didn't want to be left alone. They were really scared of it.
Cindy reassures the teens that it was just their imagination.
My daughter thought the house was haunted. They were out in the yard. It was the middle of the night. Of course, they were going to get the creeps.
Let's go inside. It's getting cold out, okay? Come on.
I just thought, she was acting like your typical teenager.
The next day, Cindy checks in on her mom.
Hey, Mom. It's just me. Mom, I brought some lunch over. Mom? Mom? Where?
My mom, she just, all of a sudden, she was acting like something was off. She would ask the same question 2 or 3 times and not realize she just asked it. It was totally unlike her.
Mom, you need to take it easy, okay?
Okay, I'm just tired.
Oh, listen, I forgot to ask you, but did you go up in the loft last night?
No, I went to bed early.
Well, Annie and her friends thought they saw you up there.
Despite her growing unease with witchcraft, Annie continues her secret interest late into the night.
Sweetie, you're still up. It's time to go to bed. Okay, Mom, you know I don't appreciate you just barging into my room.
I was concerned about what was going on with my daughter. I just could feel something was not right.
Listen, sweetie, I love you, even though you are a teenager. Now go to bed. I love you. Okay? Night-night. Okay, do you mind helping?
Fine.
You'll get the plates and the silverware. Annie! What?
My daughter would go into uncontrollable rages. I used to say she flip-flopped. She would actually take on a different physical appearance that was totally unlike her.
And partner with the task at hand. B&H.
For the past few weeks, 16-year-old Annie Murphy has been acting irrationally.
I saw this face in the window.
I was grappling with trying to understand what was going on with my daughter.
Echo, echo.
I just could feel like
Annie! Oh, God, I hate you!
What is going on in here?
Just leave me alone.
Annie? Annie?
It just got to the point where no matter what you said to her, she would argue with you about it. And then she would storm out of the room. And after a half hour, she'd come back and says, I don't know what I said. I don't know why I acted that way.
you could definitely feel the tension and the oppression in the atmosphere. It was really hard to be in a good mood and stay positive. Most times it was impossible.
Cindy also begins to notice a change in her mom.
Got some tea?
It looks good.
Oh,
Thanks so much, honey.
You're welcome. My mom's self-confidence and physical and emotional state kind of started deteriorating. I was asking all of her doctors, especially the one who prescribed most of the meds for the high blood pressure and stuff, are you sure that this isn't, a side effect? My mom had collected shot glasses for years. This one just shattered right where it was. Broke. For no reason.
What is it?
There's someone else in here.
She says, you're not gonna believe this, but I just saw something shadowy, dark, and I know I'm not seeing things.
Now her daughter and her mother claim they've seen something unexplainable in the cottage. Cindy decides it's time to tell her husband.
I went to him and we talked about my mom. He wanted to make it okay with me because he knew I was upset and I was worried for my mom.
How's she feeling?
I think okay.
Cindy was constantly concerned and distressed at watching your mother go downhill. I mean, because you start realizing, well, there's a mortality involved. Your mother's not going to be around all the time.
But Harold senses that Cindy has more on her mind than her mother's health.
What about Annie?
Well, she thinks Mom's cabin is haunted. What if she's right?
I think there are a lot of possibilities to cross off the list before we get to that one.
And then that's what she told me. She thought we had a problem with paranormal over there. As far as paranormal goes, I really didn't put much credence into it. I didn't really put much faith in the fact that it really existed, and I wasn't worried about it. I just put it off to look for those teenage girls, you know.
He wasn't really a believer. He thought I was making something out of nothing.
The activity increases to nearly daily disturbances.
She would call me almost every night. Things would get knocking around, and she'd give me a call going, "It's starting," and I would run over there, and this went on for months.
Cindy's mom requires constant monitoring.
Hey, Mom?
Yes, honey.
I'm just calling to make sure you're okay. I'm going to bed soon.
I dug out the walkie-talkies and charged them up so that we would be in constant contact because I wanted to be able to check on her, and I wanted her to be able to get a hold of me if something was going on.
We'll call if you need anything. I'm going to leave this on.
Okay, sweetheart.
Sleep well.
I think it did give her a little peace of mind. I know it gave me a little peace of mind that she could reach me. just getting older. And you've got to come with me. She had not been that clear-headed and was doubting herself.
Concern for her mom who lives next door.
Hey, Mom? We'll call if you need anything.
Okay, sweetheart.
I was upset and I was worried for my mom.
Good morning. Mom, it's me. Mom, you ready for your doctor's appointment?
injuries she had when she was in the hospital, I was panicking. You could see where somebody had gripped her arm so tight they almost broke the skin.
Honey, look at this.
Who did that?
It wasn't scratched, there was no blood, but if you take your fingernail and just push on your wrist and hold it down, you're going to leave an impression of the shape of a fingernail.
Mom, what in the world? Are you comfortable? Your back hurts? Okay, well, let me fluff your pillow, okay? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What is this?
She had a huge, wide scratch on her back. I was terrified. It looked like somebody had beaten my mom up.
Nurse!
The nurses and the doctors weren't really looking at the bruises and the scratches and the scrapes. She was in renal failure, so that's what they were concentrating on. At one point, her heart started beating too fast, so they had to stop her heart and start it again. I mean, she really went through the ringer there.
Nurse! Could someone please come in? Is everything okay? No, look at this. Oh. I'm gonna grab a doctor, okay? Okay. Oh, Mom. My goodness, what in the world happened to you?
During that time, I was an emotional wreck.
I'm so sorry.
While Judy remains in a state of shock, Cindy desperately tries to figure out who or what attacked her mother. But with no signs of a break-in, Cindy begins to wonder if her mother and daughter are right. Could their property be haunted?
I was angry. I was trying to find out what happened. A lot of the things didn't seem to have any explanation.
After a week in intensive care, Grandma Judy returns home. Judy's granddaughter, Annie, has been troubled by a dark entity ever since she started experimenting with witchcraft. Could she have unleashed the evil plaguing her family?
So bad, Mom. Oh, honey, it's not your fault. Grandma's gonna be okay.
I was on a mission after that point to make sure she was cared for and would never wind up in that position again.
Jeffrey's mother, Judy, has been viciously attacked by what she believes to be a dark entity with evil intentions.
Mom! Oh my God, Mom!
She told me that this thing picked her up and slammed her up and down 2 or 3 times. I think it's because she was in a weakened state that this thing thought it was okay to attack her. I was afraid for my family because it was getting progressively stronger and worse.
Although Cindy's husband Harold is not convinced, he conducts research on the paranormal. He orders a digital recorder, often used by investigators to capture electronic voice phenomena or spirit voices.
Well, in my mind, the only way I could solve the problem was first to get an understanding of it. I spent probably 3 weeks online on the internet, checking with all the paranormal groups around the country, all the equipment involved.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
My husband is a problem solver. He's very analytical. If you have a mystery, he wants to solve it.
What you doing, honey?
Just reading up.
Well, don't you think we need to ask somebody in that knows what they're doing?
I'm not inviting a stranger into our home until I know for sure that this is real.
I have a lot of faith in my wife, and when she said she had serious concerns, okay, well, I'm going to find out if there's something to worry about or not.
Be careful, okay?
Being a skeptic, I bought the EVP recorder pretty much to disprove there was anything to worry about.
Though he remains skeptical, Harold sets up a camera in the EVP recorder in his mother-in-law's cottage.
Is anyone here? What do you want?
Sitting there, you don't feel nothing. To me, it was about as boring as sitting in a dark closet with nothing going on. You know, about that exciting.
Oh, and your condo's still worth something. At least, well, I've got some work to do.
Very good.
Suddenly, the walkie-talkie he's been using to communicate with Cindy loses power.
Cindy? Cindy?
I had the walkie-talkie charged for 7 hours. It's totally charged, and it's good for 12-hour operating time. Instantly, it beeped low battery.
If something's here, give me a sign.
Get out of my way, I want her. That's when I realized there was a serious problem there. There was no doubt that it's haunted.
Harold now believes his family is in danger.
I told Cindy to go online and let's find a group that will actually deal with the situation and remove the entity.
Harold and Cindy convince Judy to move in with them.
I was scared. I wanted her out of there. I wanted her over at my house. It was like walking on eggshells. You were always on guard. There was no, relaxing. You wanted to make sure you didn't miss something or turn your back at the wrong time. But we knew we needed help.
and fear, Paranormal Technology Investigations come to investigate the haunting.
When I arrived, you could tell that they were just very terrified, and their voices would crack sometimes when they talked, and they were just very concerned about the situation that they were in.
Based on everything the family has told Rob, he believes he knows what kind of entity is roaming the house.
The incidences that you've described to me lead me to believe that you do have a demonic presence in your house.
Demonic?
Being levitated and slammed down on the ground 3 different times, and seeing the images of this dark figure in their home. It was definitely something demonic.
I was worried, frightened.
It's more like a realization that there's things beyond your control.
Has anyone in your family ever been involved in any occult practices? The spirit board, tarot cards, anything like that?
He was trying to figure out what's bringing all this on. And then he asked me point blank, is your daughter dealing with anything in witchcraft? Decided, no, that's not for me, and quit.
No.
Now, whether that created the situation or just helped fuel what was already there, I'll never know.
Rob believes there is no time to waste. He recommends the team perform a ritual in Judy's home next door to exorcise the demon immediately.
This demon, we believed it was making Annie become very aggressive and defiant. This just elevated until it became pretty much out of control.
I think that this thing was fueling her rages and feeding off of her.
When we walked into the home, we could feel a overwhelming, not a sadness, but like a depression.
Okay. Can you start with the sage? And I'd like as much light in this room. Open the curtains, light the candles.
Something was lurking over your shoulders. Something was watching you, then it didn't want you there.
I'm going to need you to remain in continuous prayer with me. We consecrate this room in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. We command all evil spirits to leave this place at once.
We really felt the presence of something very negative. When I turned my head and looked, I see this black shadow figure.
It's here.
And it did not look human.
We command all evil spirits who are here to leave this place at once.
Their 16-year-old daughter Annie attracted the demon when she dabbled in witchcraft.
This opened the doorway up for something very evil to come through.
Rob and his team have no time to waste.
I'm going to need you to remain in continuous prayer with me.
They declare war on the demon and prepare to exorcise it from the home.
This was something that needed to be addressed immediately. They were all in danger.
It's here.
Once you start an exorcism, you can't stop. You have to complete this exorcism.
We consecrate this room in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. We command all evil spirits who are here to leave this place at once.
The dangers in a human spirit is more psychological than it is physical. They'll play more mind games with you. The dangers in a demonic, that's another ball game. That's a non-human entity. They don't have to have energy. Their energy is biblical. This demon, he didn't want to leave. He didn't like what we were doing. He didn't like what I was saying. I was his worst enemy.
We need to continue. You need to reclaim your home. The evil is still here.
But you can start feeling that real heaviness at that point. I mean, you know something's there, but...
Morse Mutual, how can... I'll do my best.
The air got thicker. I thought someone was going to call the fire department.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
It was a figure of a person. It had legs, it had arms, but it didn't look like a human. We actually seen this entity shoot out the front door.
The evil has left this room.
You could just feel the difference in energy. You could feel everything changed. We believe that it's gone, it's permanently gone.
It was almost like walking out from a dark building into the sunshine. A weight had been lifted off of our shoulders.
Everything around us seems to be a lot more airy. There's no oppressing feeling. Now it's just like a breath of spring air.
It's now been a year since the terrible ordeal.
I'm so hungry.
Each family way.
Let's pray. Lord, thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Thank you for protecting our family. And
Annie never fooled with witchcraft again.
My daughter and I came through that, and we're getting better. And I'm very proud of her and what she's making of herself. At this point, my mom has definitely moved past it. She doesn't live in fear anymore. She's been in her home for almost a year and hasn't had any problems. And, she's loving her life.
Lord, just thank you for the time we have together. And thank you for Cindy's great cooking.
Amen.
It is wonderful to have her life back.
Thank you, Mom. You're welcome.
I know for a fact that there's a definite battle between good and evil, that there's a spiritual world that we cannot see all around us all the time. And there are things that are fighting for our very souls.
Because of this experience, my perception in life will never be the same as it was. I'll tell anybody, don't dismiss the paranormal.
nestled in the foothills of the San Gabriel Mountains. Founded in 1887, the town originally began as a railroad community, uniting Los Angeles to the citrus groves and ranches to the west.
It's kind of like a small town where you have the mountains that you can see. We decided that we wanted to buy a home, and we thought that that would be the best opportunity to start our new life.
Did I do it right?
Ready? Isn't that right?
In the fall of 2001, newlyweds Sherry and Errol and Sherry's 2 daughters move into a 3-bedroom house.
When
My 5-year-old.
I had a special house in mind that I wanted for the kids as I would want for my own children. It's got a very large yard, but most of all, it was safe.
Sherry's mother, Sharon, lives a few hours away.
Oh boy, here we go.
Sherry and Errol got along quite well. The kids took to him, and seeing Sherry so happy, and Errol and the girls too, it made me happy.
You can do this. You're going to do it. Are you set? Yeah. Okay. And go!
Oh my gosh.
It was everything she wanted and more. It was the perfect world.
For the next few days, Sharon helps her daughter unpack and organize the house.
It was late at night, and we decided to go out in the garage.
See, this is what I mean. If this weren't such a mess, I think I could at least fit 1 car in over here. You know? If we move these boxes over here. So how's Errol liking his new job? You know, I think he likes it a lot. He's been gone a lot lately. What in the world? Did you know this was here?
The secret room, and I found it quite odd that it was concealed.
Go get Errol. Tell him to bring me a flashlight. Come see what my mom found.
What's going on?
Well, it's like a secret room.
First time I went into the room, my mind was going in 1,000 different directions. What is this room doing here? Why is this room here? Who put this room here? I mean, I was just trying to brainstorm as to what it could possibly be.
We noticed that there was a fluorescent light, and there was also this cabinet.
What do you think that's for? I don't know. This is strange.
It was very odd. It was not disclosed to us when we were buying the home. Like somebody was trying to keep a secret. But we didn't know if maybe this was just an honest mistake.
Honey, think of it as a bonus room.
It's creepy.
Come on. This is going to be great. It's extra rooms, extra closet space. Listen, let's go get some dinner. Come on.
We just left it as, okay, so there's another room. We figured that it's just storage, and that was it.
New Nike now. Find your Nike at DSW.
For the next few weeks, while Sherry is in between jobs, she spends most of her days in the house by herself.
When we first moved in, I would be alone. The kids would be off at school. At the time, Errol was working quite a bit, so he was basically never really home. Whenever I would do laundry in the garage area by the secret room, I would feel that somebody was watching me. start thinking that maybe it was just my imagination. They were both wrapped up, very secure. Nothing fell. I checked the room.
Is everything okay?
Welcome back.
Okay, let's go to bed. Come on. Okay.
I heard you acquitted yourselves most adroitly.
Bravo, bravo! Well done. Thanks to you all, I now have full ownership of this car house. Mr. Chang is on a flight heading west. Things are changing already? Absolutely.
I was upstairs on the computer. I was looking for a job at the time.
Death of my uncle is it? Oh, well, very good. Very good. Come on now. That might be the last bottle of drink you get to open.
And you hear this faint noise of footsteps going up the stairs.
Cheers. Well, I
At
guess that's one of the
first,
many cost
I
savings
thought
you can
that it
afford
was
to keep
Errol,
your ownership.
and I thought that maybe he was coming home from work early and he was gonna surprise me.
Never mind. Vincent,
Yes, sir.
we will no longer require your services. Here is
I even turned around and I got up and I went to look at the top of the stairs to see if he was there.
Errol?
Oh, the joys of being American owned. That's not how I hoped things would turn out, but
Is that you?
oh, if Ricardo's still worth something,
And I didn't see anything.
well, I tried some point to do.
Very good. Good luck.
She can't explain. It's as if someone or something evil lurks in the house.
I would be alone, the kids would be off at school, Errol would hear these footsteps getting closer and closer. The feeling was so strong that I actually thought it was Errol standing beside me, touching my neck. I turned around. she's not there. This really freaked me out. I knew that it wasn't my imagination.
The physical contact leaves Sherry shaken, and she finally confesses her fears to her husband.
I swear, hon, something was here in the house. I heard footsteps on the stairs.
I'm sure there's a natural explanation. You said yourself, right on the fault line.
When Sherry started first expressing her concerns to me about the noises in the house, I really did not think that there was anything unusual.
You're not listening. Something touched me.
Errol brushed off a lot of the noises and the feelings that I would get because the house was located on the San Andreas Fault.
Hey, let's just get some rest. It's gonna be okay.
I believe what I see.
I knew that I was not alone. I knew that I wasn't crazy. And I knew that there was something happening inside of that house.
Get ready for an incredible experience like none other. The best slots and table games are at the Diamond Casino and Resort.
A few days later, Sherry's mother, Sharon, spends the night.
I visited, often to help take care of the girls. The girls, they liked me to stay in their room when they went to sleep. And I'd either read or watch television. Slowly opened, and I felt like somebody was walking.
Sherry? Errol?
In that amount of time, they couldn't have made it back to that room and closed their doors without making a sound. I don't scare easily, but I was frightened.
Also fearing for her grandchildren, Sharon is compelled to share her experience with Sherry.
So you said you wanted to talk to me about stayed in the girls' room? Yeah, because somebody was there.
Sherry and I started noticing and becoming aware of things that were happening.
I've been having similar experiences.
I knew that there was some type of paranormal activity. Somebody else was experiencing it as well. It wasn't just me.
I think the house is haunted.
Everything that I was saying finally started to make some sense.
I've tried to talk to your home about it. He doesn't understand, or maybe he just thinks I'm crazy. I believe you.
We realized that it started when we first found the secret room.
Sherry decides to research the history of the home.
I pulled up the title of the house to see the previous owners, and I wanted to see if anything happened at the house prior to us owning it. I even went to the police department. I gave them the address, and I asked them if they had any type of calls that were at the house, and they went back on their records and they said no, and they said that basically the house was, pretty quiet.
With no evidence that a traumatic event took place in the house, Sherry avoids discussing the haunting with Errol. But keeping her feelings bottled up begins to eat away at their relationship. relationship.
When Errol basically ignored what I was trying to tell him about the house, it really bothered me. Not only did it make me feel insecure, but it also made me feel that he wasn't listening to me.
Is dinner almost done?
It'll be a while.
She's gonna chill a bottle of wine.
If you want to.
I thought she was overreacting. We were both on edge a lot.
What was that?
It was like a sledgehammer against the wall. It rocked the whole house.
And the sound is coming from the garage.
Call the police.
Soon after newlyweds Errol and Sherry and her 2 daughters move in, Sherry is convinced their house is haunted and that the source lies in a secret room off the garage.
This is strange.
But Errol doesn't believe in ghosts. With each passing day, Sherry finds herself growing more resentful of her husband.
I heard footsteps on the stairs.
I'm sure there's a natural explanation.
I just thought we lived in an older house, and it could be explained by normal causes.
I was very upset. He just didn't even believe me. He didn't even really listen to me. I knew that there was something happening inside of that house.
Is dinner almost done?
It'll be a while.
It sounded like somebody was in the garage, taking their fist and banging against the wall. I was terrified.
Call the police.
Don't go out there.
The banging was so loud that it would have broken the stucco. I don't know how that was achieved without damaging the wall. I just couldn't figure it out.
Errol cannot locate the source of the mysterious banging. Police officers arrive to inspect the exterior of the house.
Ma'am, sir, we walked around the house. We didn't see any signs of forced entry. We didn't see anything unusual, anything out of the ordinary. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Did you check on that one side?
So we checked around the doors, around the windows. We checked everywhere. We didn't see anything unusual. I'm sorry.
The officers made sure that they walked the whole outside of the house, the whole outside perimeter. They checked everything. They didn't find any footprints.
I mean, don't hesitate to call us anymore if you hear something, okay?
Very
Sorry.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you, you too. What do you think that was?
I don't know.
Something is in this house, Errol.
I don't know what to say.
That's what I keep talking about.
For the next few weeks, the couple remains on edge. While Sherry is convinced that opening the secret room has unlocked something evil, Errol struggles to make sense of the unexplained noises.
After that happened, I was giving everything a second look. I heard two girls whispering and then laughing. Sherry let the kids go to sleep by television, so I figured it's one of those shows that they're watching on TV. When I went in there, they were definitely asleep. These kids were happy. I really was perplexed. I didn't know what to think. It sent chills right up my back. Stepdad, two girls, living a normal life. But the discovery of a dark, hidden room may have awakened an evil presence. Carol is reluctant to believe their dream house is haunted, until his curiosity gets the better of him, and he goes exploring. Pretty much fed up with everything that was going on. I wanted to know what was up with that house. There was no mistaking that something had put their hand on my shoulder. I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know what to do. That's when I realized that there was something going on in the house that wasn't normal. It was the first time in my life I had felt afraid.
Finally things of being touched on my neck, all the things that I was trying to tell him, he now got to see that I wasn't making any of this stuff up. It made me feel a lot better that I wasn't alone.
That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. What are we gonna do?
I knew that whatever this thing was, this spirit or entity, I knew that it was going to get worse in time. We needed to do something.
Errol, can you come here, please?
Devout Catholics, Sherry and her mother conduct research on how to rid the house of ghosts.
I had read up on a couple of websites where they had said, take holy water, say a prayer, also hold a crucifix, and bless the house.
I was scared for all 4 of them, but I also felt helpless because I felt like there was nothing I could do.
I'm gonna take this, okay? I'll take this. Why don't you take that? Your mom sent it for us.
Errol is of Turkish descent. They have this cultural item. It's called an evil eye. You put it in an area of your home where you would like to ward off evil.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
Couldn't hurt.
Sherry uses holy water her mother brought back from a shrine in Lourdes, France, considered by many to be one of the holiest places on earth.
In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. Bless this house. Why don't you hang that on the garage door? In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. Bless this house.
I just thought, you know,
I guess that's one of the many
if that made her feel better, that was okay with me. But I didn't put any credence in it at all. You're trying to move a mountain with your fingertip. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
For the next few days, the home is peaceful.
After I did my own blessing of the home, it seemed like the general energy in the house was very calm, and I felt very hopeful that it cleared whatever it was in the house. It got rid of it.
Joys of being American owned. That's not how I hoped things would turn out, but still running. Oh, and your condo's still worth something. At least, well, I've got some point to do.
Very good. Good luck. Oh, thank you.
Both Sherry and her husband Errol have had frightening encounters with a strong, evil male ghost in their home. Errol has also heard the ghostly sound of little girls laughing. One night, while Errol is out of town, Sherry and her daughters Natalie and Danielle spend the night alone.
My younger daughter, she was hysterical.
Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of. What's the matter?
Yes, there is. She's right, Mom. There are these two little girls.
My oldest daughter said there were these kids that were talking and they were giggling, and she couldn't get them to stop.
You know what? Come. We'll just sleep in my bed tonight.
But are the ghost children more sinister than they appear?
I felt that I had no control. I really felt at that point that whatever this thing was, it was taking over my home.
After a failed attempt to rid the house of the spirits herself, Sherry invites an expert to investigate the secret room.
I come originally from Germany. I'm a psychic medium, a healer, and a soul empath because I can tune into souls. When I tuned into the energy of the house, the first thing I wanted to check whether the spirit came from outside or something which is actually attached to the location itself.
She was my last resort. She was the only person that I felt could put an end to this.
The side of the house where the garage was. That seemed to me the focal point. The secret room felt sad. It felt full of sorrow. It didn't seem as dark as a demon, but it was pretty intense. Definitely a lot of aggressive energy, frustrated energy.
Suddenly, Claudia has a vision of an event that took place in the secret room.
I saw this man laying in a corner, alone. He seemed to be involved in the drug business. It seemed this man had died a violent death, possibly a drug overdose.
There is someone here in the house with you. It's a man.
And Claudia warns he's dangerous.
This dark spirit, his life was cut short. He envied anybody who had a family, children, a wife. His family left him and he became cruel because he was using drugs or dealing with drugs.
Sherry is stunned. When she searched the history of the house, she never came across a record of a man overdosing.
Because his life got cut short, he wanted to make us miserable. He didn't want us to have a happy family and live a happy life.
But what about the little girl ghosts? Claudia explains that they are really the ghost man in a different form.
By using children, this male spirit was a great manipulator. This spirit was tricky enough to use children's voices to get their attention. And then once the children's voices were heard, then he could gain more power.
I was terrified. I knew that it was going to get worse.
Claudia gathers the necessary ingredients to cleanse the house. Instead of using holy water, Claudia uses highly flammable alcohol. If it ignites, they will know they are not alone.
This is going to let you know when the spirit is present. That's when you need to be the most focused. You have to reclaim your home. Can you do that? I think so. Okay.
Saint Michael, the Archangel.
She started praying and she prayed her heart out.
Defend us in battle. Stand beside us, behind us, in front of us, above us, below us, and protect us from the evil snares of the devil.
energy in the house was very calm, and it didn't seem as heavy.
For weeks, the family experiences no paranormal disturbances.
No, I don't think so.
I was very hopeful that I was going to get my house back.
Yeah, that would be terrible. You created a monster already.
Girls, stay here.
The door was just going back and forth, shaking. We knew there was no one on the other side.
This was clearly a spirit.
What is it?
For the last 9 months, the family of Folk has been haunted by a forceful and opposing entity.
And protect us from the evil snares of the devil.
Medium Rose is the ghost of an angry drug addict who lost his family to his addiction before dying of an overdose.
This male figure, which was so hateful and envious towards what Errol and Sherry had as a couple, he was this very dark and negative spirit.
After the house is cleansed, the family believes the ghost is gone.
I'm gonna laugh now.
It seemed like the general energy in the house was very calm.
You're good.
I was very hopeful that the blessing was going to work.
Girls, stay here.
The door was just going back and forth, shaking.
This was clearly the male spirit, and he wasn't going to leave.
What is it?
Honey, we need to get the girls out of here.
Let's go. Come on. They realize the ghost is back.
And that's when I made the decision. I can't stay here. I can't live with this anymore. I was done.
While Errol rushes the girls out of the house, Sherry packs a few essentials.
There was nothing that was going to make me stay in the home. There was nothing that was going to convince me that things would get better. All of a sudden, I felt pressure of 2 hands forcefully pushed me so far that I fell. That was the most terrifying thing I have ever gone through in my life. That's when I knew that this entity, this male spirit, was dangerous. I knew that this man now wanted to hurt me. It's the worst feeling to know that you've got no defense. That was the day that I actually moved out of the house, and I moved the girls out of the house. I didn't go back.
The family moves in with Sherry's mother while they consider their options.
Errol went ahead and he put the house up for sale.
Eventually, they are able to sell what was once their dream house. As for the newlyweds, Sherry and Errol, the stress of going through the haunting takes a toll on their relationship. After less than a year of marriage, they make the decision to split up.
This entity absolutely led to my divorce. Absolutely. This ruined our chances of having a happy life together.
You're not listening.
I'm a guy that normally figures things out, takes control, fixes the situation. You know, I don't focus on the problem. I focus focus on the solution. At some point, I knew there was no solution.
Sherry and her daughters eventually start over in a nearby town.
It was very hard to see my daughters afraid, to the point of where I knew that they didn't want to be in the house. That was one of the hardest things that I had to do, and it really bothered me. I'm happy at the fact that at least we were able to get out of the home and we were able to live a happier life, going our separate ways. But I'll never forget what we went through.
I think this whole situation did leave a bad taste in my mouth because I lost my family, I lost our dream house.
Watching her daughter's life torn apart has left Sherry's mother heartbroken.
I think that feeling of just feeling helpless and you can't help someone that you love that much, and you'd do anything for them, that's the worst feeling. Actually, worse than anything else you can imagine.
It was all taken away because of this male spirit. He won. My marriage lost. He won.
To Liberty Mutual and saved hundreds. I know, exactly. What's the best way to hold on to the magic of the holidays? Festive sweaters? Getting the holiday pass for $18.99.
I think I'm gonna do something different today. I think I'm gonna try to win a game. I feel kind of stupid saying that because this is Fortnite, and that's what 99% of people's objectives are when they get on Fortnite. But pretty much all of my videos are me just messing around in random duos or building a bunch of trees in creative mode, whatever. I really don't play the objective. But today, I'm going solo and trying to win a game. I still haven't won yet in Season 7, so it's been over a week now, so I think it's time. This is weird. It's so quiet without having a teammate. It's just awkward to me. I don't like being alone. Hopefully I can get a win my first game here and be done with it. Let's just hot drop the sword and see what happens. Look at this pump. Look at this pump. It's looking awfully tasty. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Dude, I almost fricked that up. I'm lighting some kids up right now. Lighten them up. Oh. Got a real FaZe member in here. FaZe! Oh, 10 HP too. I could have frickin' farted on him and he would have died. I need more volume. That was the issue. I keep on wanting to say hello, like there's gonna be someone else playing with me. Hello. What are you looking at? Nothing. This is most certainly a fake default. Well, we're not going to the peak today. Go to retail. There should be other people there. Hello there. Dude, it's this guy again. He might be a real default. I'm sorry, Andrew HD. What are the odds? That guy like must have followed me. The 6-shooter is literally the most ass weapon in the game. I'd rather have a gray burst than the best 6-shooter in the game. Jesus? Ah! Give me good hits, please. Dude, those were all like 20 hits. We're just gonna chug this jug. Oh, there's still another guy here. for Portafort. Really just Portafort. Are you kidding me? Seriously, it is literally infuriating. Two people have killed me, and both of them have essentially 10 HP. Man, I'm pissed off right now. There's no reason I should have died. I had 100 and 100. What did he hit me with to like take me from 100 to like 10 in like 2 shots? I don't want to land at Snobby. Snobby has absolutely no one is going to be there. Oh, frick. I don't want to freaking land somewhere I'm going to be bored at. But this is definitely... You know what? I'll take the L on that one. Look at you. Nog Ops with a scythe and a dog. You know those outfits, like, or those memes that say how to be a basic white bitch, and then it's like Uggs and a cappuccino from Starbucks, something else and something else. The how to be a basic white bitch on Fortnite is Nog Ops with a scythe and a dog on the back. You can quote it, you heard it here first. Well, once again, I forgot to drop. I'm gonna go to Paradise though. I'm hoping someone else goes here. Does she want to be friends? No, this bitch better not. I can't believe that. She's literally the most clueless little freaking Zoe. And she almost killed me. We out, bitches. Wow, final circle, or not final circle, but the circle is closing in on. I'm just gonna stay at a higher altitude than this person. Hey, hey, leave me alone! Leave me alone! Apparently I'm shooting my shotgun. Is that how this thing works now? Yeah, apparently I'm shooting my shotgun. I don't think that's supposed to happen, and I can't reload it. Now I'm just out of ammo. Well, how the hell do you get in this thing and be able to use its gun? It's like, you can kind of see it. It's like in my arm. Let me do aerial donuts. Uh-oh. Someone has the infinity blade, too. Oh, dude, this guy can't even hit me. Shoot, bro. Leave me alone, please. He's going on a trip in his favorite rocket ship. Going through the sky. Little Einstein. Oh, dude, look at this sweet thing I'm about to bridge. Oh, yeah, that was so sick. Ow! Oh, you want it? Fuck you, dude. Ow! Ow! What is he hitting me with? Frickin' God's freaking lightning itself? That guy has to have aimbot. Like, how in the world did he do that much damage to me? Now I got 2 people looking at me. Why does my character always... Oh! What is that? TTV, by the way. Oh, there's only 3 people. Goes after him, not me. No! Run away, run away, run away. when this guy comes at you with full HP. Look at this guy. Even that guy died. Like, there's nothing you can do. You are good, Kills for Sports. You are good, don't worry. We all wish we could be as good as you. Well. Ooh, backfired. This guy's probably looking at me like, wow, I got a real default coming at me right now. Well, that was dumb. Are you freaking kidding me? 10 HP again. Ugh, I always do this. I just don't even care enough to drop, like, at a place I want to, so I just drop at the end of the bus. I want to freaking
It's all over on the
shit.
We're
Freaking
in Hong Kong.
out my butt.
Much drama. Your condo's fine, but
If that guy, if Mr. Alpha Chipmunk killed me, man, I'm gonna go after this guy right now. Now I'm in the ass. Dude, I just love getting, like, nothing is better than someone, like, sticking their ass finger right straight up my butthole. Yeah, take your finger, shove it up my butthole, you sweaty freaking tryhard. Dude, I just love this game. Jumps right through my ramp, hits me once with a shotgun. I hope you... Yeah, I don't want to give you the satisfaction of me watching you, Carlos. As far as I'm concerned, you're a bitch. And I am done playing this game. My salt meter has started flowing over. It is boiling up with salt right now, and I gotta stop it. Because, yeah, that's as much me trying hard on Fortnite that you're gonna get. I've had it. This is over. Use code professional.
Slay the Huns with dust on your jump wings.
Just give me a drink. What if they send us to North Africa?
My brother's in North Africa. He says it's hot.
Really? It's hot in Africa?
Shut up.
Is there a problem, Captain Slowpoke? Who said that? Who broke silence?
I think it's Major Horton, sir.
What is he? Did he join us?
I think maybe he's moving between the platoons, sir.
What is the goddamn hold up, Mr. Silver? A fence! Sir, a barbed wire fence! Oh, that dog just ain't gonna hunt. Now, you cut that fence and get this goddamn platoon on the move! Yes, sir!
Chocolate bars, charms, candy, powder, coffee, sugar matches, compass, bayonet, entrenching tool, ammunition, gas mask, reset bag with ammo, my weapon, my 45, canteen, 2 cartons of smokes, Hawkins mine, 2 grenades, smoke grenade, gamma grenade, TNT, this bullshit, and a pair of nasty skippies. What's your point? You know, they're stuck always as much as I do. Still got my shoot, my reserve shoot, my May West, my M1. Where you keeping your brass knuckles? I can use some brass knuckles.
Soldiers of the regiment, tonight is the night of nights. Today, as you read this, your aid for which you have trained for over 2 years.
Gardner!
Go.
Next time I say wait for my command, you wait for my command, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
need some hard fighting, and you will be relieved. Another thing to remember, boys. Why spread disease? Keep your clothes. Hurry up! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, man. I don't know yet. Thanks! I'm all right. I'm all right. Am I all right? Yeah. Yeah, you feel all right? Yeah, quit looking at me like that. Wake up. I want us back at regiment. Let's get up. Let's go. Come on, something's upstairs. Orders. Okay, go ahead. I'll be right down. Let's go. Come on, about 10 minutes. All right. Come on. Okay. God damn it. Oh, that's my own piss, for Christ's sake. I'm John Wayne. The costume department set me up with these great navy whites. What do you think? Trying to watch this. I've seen this movie 13 times, okay? Well, I haven't, so shut up. There's a pot. Got that, Benny? Got that, Benny? Got that, Benny? What about socks, Junior? You got extra socks? Yeah. You need 4 minimum. Feet, hands, neck, balls, extra socks, joints and all. Yay, we all remember that one. I didn't remember the socks. Shot him in the ass. I got something in my eye. Yo, they smell like my armpit. At least your armpit's warm. You want syrup with that? Yo, be honest. What's in these things anyway, huh? Nothing you won't eat, Malarkey. I won't eat Malarkey. Hey, baby, he goes like yours.
Right here's gotta be the logging road coming into here. Sorry, Jules, you get right there.
Hey, take it easy.
Stop crying, Malark, or I'll nail it to your head.
Good, made of wood.
Garnier, move him out. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Buck got shot in his rather large butt in Holland.
Yeah, kind of an easy company tradition, getting shot in the ass.
Hey, even First Sergeant Lipton over there. He got a couple pieces of a tank shell burst at Carrington. One chunk in the face, another chunk almost took out his nuts.
How are those nuts, Sergeant?
Doing fine, Bill. Nice to ask.
Stay down! You stay down! First Sergeant Lipton, you get things organized here. I'm gonna go for help. What the fuck? You know who? Stay down! You stay down! First Sergeant Lipton, you get things organized here. I'm gonna go for help. What the fuck? You know who comes running up to Lipton? He's got no helmet, no gear, no nothing. First Sergeant Lipton, you organize things here, and I'm gonna go for help. I need to go polish my oak wheat clusters. You gotta be fucking kidding me! Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna fucking die! God, look at this shit! One of those 1st Battalion fuckers took a dump in my foxhole!
Think they shit in everyone's foxhole, Joe.
Hey, look. 1st Battalion. Hey! Hey! What do you want? Yeah, thanks for crapping in our foxholes, you shitheads.
Hey, it's our pleasure.
Enjoy the walk, boys. Brother Drew, clear out!
Oklahoma's still playing on Broadway.
Hey, Oklahoma, when the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat, it sure smells sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain.
Oh, Keith, you sitting in your bayonet there? Why don't you leave the singing to us?
Jonathan, what you reading?
An article.
No shit. What's it about?
It's about why we're fighting the war.
Why are we fighting the war, Janovic?
It seems that the Germans are bad. Very bad.
You don't say. The Germans are bad, huh? Hey, Frank, this guy's reading an article over here. It says the Germans are bad. What did you say?
Literature.
Get out of here. You serious? I love Tony. Yeah. Hey, Tracy, Flash Gordon lost the
Hey, George. Kind of reminds you about Stone.
Yeah. Now that you mention it. Except, of course, there's no snow. We got warm grub in our bellies. And the trees aren't fucking exploding from crowd artillery, but yeah, Frank, other than that, it's a lot like Bastogne.
Right?
Bull, smack him for me, please. Thank you.
Wouldn't want that to happen.
Don't even think about it.
Here's to him.
From Corps just came in, effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present positions.
Oh, the joys of being American owned. Still running. Oh, and your condo's still worth something. At least,
Captain Sobel?
well, I
Major Winners? Captain Sobel.
Very good.
We salute the rank, not the man.
Sport, but today we're playing baseball, and I have. Be sure to watch Matt, a Wii Sports Story. Okay. Okay.
Can I
Vanessa.
watch it?
Don't know who Vanessa is, but we're playing in a thunderstorm. I'm not sure what the background's doing.
Do y'all know what that song is? That's Genuine. Bro, they played the Pony song. Listen. I got the volume maxed up all the way. Listen real
Playing in a
close.
thunderstorm. I'm not sure what the background's doing. No, why did they have to put Pony?
Yes, sir.
And Matt's on their team.
They had to play the song.
There's a few people I recognize.
Why is the baseball field look so
Okay,
bloody?
well, there is no stadium or anything. We just gotta.
Get over here!
Wow!
F. I agree.
Pay
I'm
respect.
not sure what the ball did there, like homing missile to them. Okay, why she keeps on throwing?
Why is it ricocheting like that?
Fast. I wouldn't say these are very tough pitches right now. I just suck.
Psych! I said, what?
Oh, never mind. She got that.
What? I mean, I know it's modded, but it shouldn't be impossible. Wait, he's playing on insane mode, Skylar. I forgot about that. Look how she just snags it out the air. Like, that girl turned into Elastigirl.
She got that.
Or the freaking stretcher dude from Fantastic Four.
That should have been a home run. They better not catch that one. No, thank God. I don't know what their limits are. If she caught that other one.
Catch it. How did that catch it?
Snagged Italy.
Italy?
That snagged that one as well. Not sure what Italy did to... be involved in this. Alright.
212? What the freak?
12-mile-per-hour baseball that she hit. Alright. Well, she swung at a splitter. Well, if I can throw balls at 200 miles per hour... Oh, that's slow. Alright. It's either 64 or 200. Well, my team seems to be better than Sakura as well, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
How are they catching these?
That be out?
How are they catching these?
It's going to be hard for me. This is going to be a 0-0 game.
Trash!
They caught it. Shocker. Wow.
All the way from over there.
Luca managed to snag that over there. Is the outfielder floating in the air?
How are they catching these suckers?
That was very seamless. I'm throwing absolute missiles here. And managing to hit it.
What the fuck?
I'm just going to catch everything. My outfielders are basement.
Got him!
Here, Matt. I don't know why the catcher's glove had to go behind Matt's box.
Got him!
Why are you doing that, catcher?
He's trying to spank it. Got him!
Oh, Matt, swinging 364-mile-per-hour fastballs. Oh,
what?
That fell out of his glove.
It did, but someone
looked like
snagged
it
it.
fell out of his glove.
He did, but someone snagged it. Look how it just, y'all yeets into the air when they catch it. It's like they try to signify everybody like, hey, get my attention. I caught it. Look. It's like,
It looks like it fell out of his glove.
Look, he catches it here, but he pushes it all the way up. Like, he just wants to show off the whole crowd, like, yo, I caught it. Then he brings it right back to it.
Actually, no, the glove just flies with the ball.
Why did I do that? And why does he keep saying Italy?
Fast. We catch this, right? Where is that going?
Look at their hands.
My team. Oh, well, they caught it. No, the catcher's still getting back. Oh, no. She gave up a run. Leave it to my team, not a run of base. Man, I am at the club right now with this music. Did we really buff it again? No. That's the game.
Someone give me the link to this.
I thought that would be the outcome, considering we catch everything. And here's the standard end of game music.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how we're gonna get anywhere doing that. There's no way that we can ever get a run unless they gur it 4 times. Maybe if we hit a homer. I don't know. That
Can you
would be
press F? No, wait, he's went on the way. Never mind.
normally be a home run. Maybe they can't catch that. Probably have been pretty close. And it's so impossible.
What?
Hey, really? My team got a case of the drops. Everyone else can catch everything. Literally everything. My team's gurring on single hits. Alright. What is my team doing? They put their hands in Crisco? Seriously, 3 in a fucking row? frickin' picked up a ball. I gotta come at him with the heat now.
Go, get him out of here. And he's talking about oh yeah, who's gonna give him that heat? Miami.
Actually, that might be bad.
Pound for pound, scoop for scoop. Nobody does a pre-workout like GNC.
Is that a home run? My team sucks. Everything else in the fucking world can be caught, except when you're my team, you cannot catch anything. Dog balls. But they can't catch that.
Come on, Alfonso.
Sure, that would have been a home run.
You tweaking.
I don't know why I cannot hit home runs. What I presume to be a home run.
No.
Oh, but he caught that one. Thanks, man. Thanks for ending the game. We're gonna try to win a game here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. I think we got unlucky that time. I think my team literally played with butter. And we catch nothing. Nice give up of a single there, Beef Boss. Beef.
What? We got one who's still in the air.
Beef Boss. You're a disappointment. Flying through the air, just a drop it. We didn't give up 4 runs in the first inning like last time.
I like how his team makes way more colossal mistakes than Beef Boss. But when Beef Boss makes that one mistake, Poofy acting like Beef Boss cost the entire team. It doesn't make any sense. He gets less angry with everybody else. But when Beef Boss messes up, he gets pissed. It doesn't make sense.
Yay, us. Oh, come on.
Gotcha!
Matt tried to hit his glove. Then the other guy caught it. And that was still an out.
But when he tried doing it, it was a single.
That most certainly had to have been a home run.
Bro, these suckers cheating. These suckers cheating.
There's no way. They don't let me give anything. I don't think there's any way to score a point.
I'm not playing these games.
Yeah, this is impossible. It is impossible. Okay, there's some other mods I can turn on for baseball, so I'm going to try out one of the other ones. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop.
That's awesome.
Setting called sudden death. Now, sudden death in hockey means the first to score wins. So I don't know if I hit a home run, I just win.
Vanessa.
Because as soon as you get a run, you win. Or how this is going to work, but or people die. I'm not sure. Could be quite literal when it says sudden death.
What did he? What's up?
Remember what normal baseball is like now. Oh, well, also, if I get an out, it changes. Okay.
What?
Oh. Okay.
One miss?
And it's over. One strike, you're out. Is one foul change sides? Oh no, foul ball, you get another chance. There's no way, that was a foul ball. Change sides. He's getting a lot of attention here today, probably the most attention they've gotten in a while. Okay, wait, is that not strike out?
Right.
Hit it.
That's why I was
I guess
confused.
since he got a foul on the first one, it's oh Jesus Christ! We better catch this. Come on.
No, that's out.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
I just lost. That's a loss, I'm guessing. That's bull. He got more than one. He got a strike. That should be up my.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I don't think that's got the sauce to get to the pasta.
Is that beer? Oh no, it's so
Maybe I
fun.
suck at baseball now. I haven't been able to hit a home run in this, so maybe I wasn't hitting home runs on the Impossible difficulty. No, that's right. Since she got a foul ball, that's a little bug in the system. Well, what the f? That was 3 strikes. There is a flaw in the system. There is a turd in the punch bowl here. They get unlimited strikes. If you start with a foul ball, you get unlimited strikes. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. You kidding me, bro? Who are you trying to impress? And he, of course, he gets a foul ball. So guess what? He's got to hit it. Otherwise, it won't freaking end. Alright, that's good. Hopefully we catch this.
Nope, foul ball. I'm assuming.
It's a foul ball. Never mind. That was dangerously close to a home run, though. Yeah, that's strike 3, because we're on a different system here right now.
Wait, what?
Strike 5.
Still not counting them out?
Finally, swung at it.
Who modded this?
Strike 6. Strike 7.
How many boys they gonna get?
Foul ball 14.
Oh, Luka playing with his emotions.
16. Strike 8.
Bro.
And it's finally over, and my team actually gives up a face. We got 8 strikes on him. Damn, I suck. Stop, bruh. What happens? Do we tie?
Well, I guess that means
tie. Oh, we're actually playing against Matt this time.
Didn't it say something about Matt earlier?
Oh, that's right. He's a sidearm fucking. And he hits a foul ball. He wants to frickin' glitch the Matrix. Now you get unlimited strikes. Thanks, Matt, for figuring it out. And of course, there is no way these people are actually skill level freaking 100. I suck so bad. I don't know why. I cannot hit the ball very far. There's got to be something changed here. Oh, come on.
Oh, nice.
Come on my chest, please. No, that's the... Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We needed a break to go our way.
You fool!
But we might as well restart. The best outcome we can have is a tie. I'm not playing to tie.
Yes, you are.
Okay, is that finally the home run?
That's probably a foul ball.
I think it might be.
Maybe.
Holy shit, we did it. Okay, sudden death usually means the game ends after a point scored, but I guess that's not at all what this is. Well, we preserved our 1-0 lead and won. What a thrilling game.
Very dangerous.
What? Okay. Well, thanks for that tidbit of information. I think I'm done playing baseball for today.
I said he put the Minecraft
Being American owned.
What the heck?
Things would turn out, but we're still running. Oh, and your condo's still
Tidbit of information. I think I'm done playing baseball for today.
I said he put the Minecraft music.
We don't like her. We must demolish her. You suck. My God, Alfonso! That was embarrassing.
We start off with a strikeout.
Struck out against 64 mile an hour.